Are you serious? Are you serious? Folks, the United States has one of its planes intercepted by Russia. Yes, the United States is protesting an intercept of a U.S. reconnaissance plane by a Russian fighter jet. This happened last week, calling it unsafe and unprofessional amid what it views as increasingly aggressive air operations by Moscow. Well, folks, now hang on a minute. If America flies planes very close to the airspace of Russia, you can expect Russia to intercept them and to turn them away. I mean, we would do the exact same thing to them. Of course, there's supposed to be communications between the two nations to keep from an international incident or something to take place that could spark a war. But the United States a little upset with Russia on this move. Well, the Pentagon, and we're getting word from the Pentagon spokesman Mark Wright yesterday, said that the United States was filing a complaint to Russia after the April 7th incident over the Baltic Sea. So Russian officials have denied their pilot did anything wrong, according to several news reports. And according to the Pentagon, the United States RC-135U plane was flying in international airspace north of Poland when U.S. officials say a Russian Su-27 fighter, and that's what this is right here, an Su-27 fighter plane intercepted the U.S. Aircraft at a high rate of speed from the rear and then proceeded to conduct two more passes using unsafe and unprofessional maneuvers in close proximity to the American plane. Unprofessional air intercepts have the potential to cause harm to all air crews involved. More importantly, the careless actions of a single pilot have the potential to escalate tensions between two nations. The air activity takes place in the context of a changed security environment in view of Russia's aggression against Ukraine. It isn't the first time the U.S. have protested to Moscow what it considers to be unsafe intercepts. Last April, a Russian fighter jet intercepted a U.S. reconnaissance plane in international airspace over the seas. So again, what we have here is the tensions continue to mount between the United States and Russia as we are teetering on messing around. Both sides are doing it now. Both sides are doing it. The Obama administration and the Putin administration flat out don't get along, and it's because of the doctrines of each of them. Their foreign policy doctrines are on the opposite side of one another. And it's getting very intense. And I can tell you, not the Ukraine issue is one very sore spot, but the other is Iran. So we'll continue to keep an eye on what's going on, because Russia is big allies with Iran, and America's trying to get Iran to go along with a different nuclear plan, even though Iran was threatening death to America and death to Israel. And Obama's trying to play both sides against the middle, which never works in negotiations. So that's where we're at right now. Keep praying for both countries, the United States and Russia. The innocent people between our two nations don't want to see the conflict and the name calling, the finger pointing, and the outright verbal attacks in the media or these kinds of shenanigans going on in the skies. Are you serious? But we're living in the last days. Wars, rumors of wars. Are you saved?